Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 4, can't believe it, but it's episode 4 of SWAGourmet. Unfortunately, I don't know any Italian, otherwise I would give you an Italian greeting, and I say that because today is all about pasta. You know, I've been hearing from some of my friends that they want to start seeing some pasta dishes. You know, I agree, you can't go wrong with pasta. So tonight, I'm going to show you pasta two ways. They're both really easy. One reason I love pasta, there's so many different spins you can put on it, and each direction you go in, there's so many easy recipes. So our first recipe I'm going to show you is a summer pasta salad. It's summer, but even if it weren't summer, this is a great recipe to have when you want to maybe serve it as a side with some barbecue, hamburgers, whatever you're having for dinner. This is a really easy side that you can contribute to your family's meal. So of course, for every pasta salad, the first step is getting your pasta. So, for the sake of filming, I went ahead and got some pasta boiled. Now, for this pasta salad, you can use penne, the tube pasta, or you can use something like the spiral if that's your favorite. Bow tie, also pretty common. What I chose today was some bow tie. But this is not your ordinary bow tie. Because check it out, take a look at that. This is some of the prettiest pasta I've ever seen. My aunt got it for me. Actually, you can buy it at like your local wholesale store. But it's just, I fell in love with it when I saw it. Pink, or orange, white, stripe. I mean, it comes in the set with so many different patterns. And I just think it's a great way, just straight off the bat, to add some fun to your dish. So of course, our pasta is ingredient number 1. I have around 2.5 cups, but if you're feeding a crowd, you can bump that number up. If it's just you and someone else, you can bring that number down. So this is about 2.5 cups of cooked pasta. Now our first ingredient, I'm going to add 2 tomatoes. Tomatoes always add some freshness to a dish. Great flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tongs. Okay. So we have our 2 tomatoes, diced. That's our first ingredient. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Again, not very many ingredients, not very many steps, really straightforward. Alright, next, I have about 1 cup of a chopped red onion. So I'm going to add that in. And not only will this taste great, but if you already start to see it, the colors are really amazing. And definitely our end result's going to be beautiful. It's going to taste amazing also. Alright, so we have our 2 tomatoes, and we have our 1 cup of diced red onion. Next ingredient, spinach. You may not like spinach, so you don't have to put this in, but I think it's a great way to eat your spinach because I really love the savory flavor, almost bitter, yet salty a little bit, flavor it adds to any dish you're adding it to. And this is even another great way to get members of your family involved in cooking. Even your siblings, if they're really young, have them all stand around the table, take your spinach, just start ripping it up. Doesn't have to be pretty in terms of how fine you rip up your spinach. No skill required. I just have a bunch of spinach here, so I'm just going to rip that up. Again, really, really easy. Anyone can do it. You can adjust the amount for the number of spinach lovers in your house. If Popeye lives at your house, you want to buy a few bags. I just have a bunch. Ripping that up. Doesn't have to be too small. It's about good. Again, give this a mix here. I'm going to bring this over to you, even though we're not done yet, just to see the colors in here. Oh man, especially that fun pasta that we're using. And then you have the bright red tomatoes, purpley red onions, green spinach. Wow, 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 wow. So now we've added some vegetables. Now we'll add some cheese. Who doesn't like cheese? So our first cheese, pretty common Italian cheese, I'm sure you've heard of it, some Parmesan cheese. Again, there doesn't have to be a set amount for this ingredient, just give it a few grates here. As much as you like. Alright, awesome. Give this a stir. Very good. Our next cheese is going to be some feta. More of a Greek cheese, but still, that flavor is going to be great. Really salty cheese. You can also add a nice flavor to this pasta salad. So I have some feta here, again, really easy salad. No, not very many set amounts. So just get a few crumbles in your pasta salad. Again, more great colors. You have some white in here. and I'm just having fun. It's like painting a picture. I don't do much art, but I feel like cooking is a way to really show some art. Alright, it's coming along well. We have our cheeses in here, and I lied. I said we had our vegetables, all of our vegetables in here. I'm sorry, I forgot. We have one last vegetable. Don't worry, just one more. Can you guess what this is? Cucumber. Now I'm going to show you a few tips here how to prepare a cucumber to go in our pasta salad. It's a good skill to learn how to really break down a cucumber. Our first step, I've rinsed it off. Our first thing we're going to do with this cucumber is we're going to peel it. So if we could bring the camera in pretty close here. Focus on the cucumber here if you would. So I have my peeler here. Getting the skin off and being left with a nice bright green color of the cucumber. Exactly what we want. And again, this is really easy steps here. So if you have your family in the kitchen, it's a great way to get them all up around and contribute to the meal you're going to be eating. Alright. Nice. So, we have our cucumber all peeled. Our next step, we're going to seed it. So we're going to take the seeds out of the inside. And the first time I made this recipe, I was like, okay, how do you take the seeds out? So I did some research, so I'm going to show you how we're going to seed this cucumber. So our first step, we're going to slice it like this, lengthwise, right down the middle. Right? So then, down this row here are our seeds. Now, again, still you may be wondering, how do you get them out? Here's how. Take a spoon, start at the top, and just run your spoon down like this. If you see, our seeds are falling out as we drag our spoon down the cucumber. Really clean, really easy, really simple. Alright, so we've done that half. Now, the other half. Run it down a couple of times, get all those seeds out. I mean, you can easily tell that you're seeding the cucumber. You can see all these seeds we took out right here. Just go ahead and discard those. So, we have prepared our cucumber. Now, all we have to do is just dice it up so we can add it to our pasta salad. Again, this is one cucumber. We've peeled it, we've seeded it. Now we're going to dice it up. Again, if you want to learn those nice skills, come in close here. Really, we're just going to hold our cucumber in place, rock our knife back and forth. We want to make sure we're making pretty even slices. Like that. Good, so they're all about the same width. And again, it's up to you how you want to break down this cucumber. If you want to leave it kind of rough chopped like this, or if you want to dice it some more. Lots of options with this salad, and that's one thing I love about it. Easy, so many options. Alright, got it done here. I'm going to run through one more time. Just get these a little bit smaller. Bring my knife around half these. Again, if you like yours more thick cut, that's perfect also. So now, we'll bring back our pasta salad. It's been sitting over here. Now we can go ahead and add our cucumbers. Very good. Again, so many colors to this pasta salad. Now we're adding some more green. We had the dark green from the spinach. Now we have some light green from the cucumbers. Mix this all up. And this has been really easy. And that's all in terms of our produce and vegetables here.